Look at Palantir stock go, guys. Check it out. It's currently about 10 a.m. on the East Coast, and we have Palantir stock up almost 4.5%, right around $8.75, as the overall markets are all over the place, which we will break down later in the video, so make sure you guys stick on throughout. So with that being said, if y'all find value, hit that like button, make sure to subscribe, and don't forget to get up to 15 free stocks from Moomoo. Link down below. It's free money, guys. More on that later, and now let's dive into it. And cheers, by the way. I got my little coffee right here. Cheers. Hope you guys have a great day out there. I appreciate you all for tuning in. Now let's dive right into it. So again, Palantir stock is up around 4% right now, right around $8.75, and it's starting to break a key level on the 4-hour chart, which we'll talk about in a minute here. And on the 5-day, you guys can see it is breaking out of a multi-day resistance right now, and it's about to test the highs from the 5th of this month, which was what day was that? About 6 days ago. So that was on I think last Tuesday or last Wednesday. Last Wednesday. Either way, we're now taking out the highs from yesterday on Palantir stock, being about 840. Now that we're at 875, and again we took the highs out from the previous day, being Thursday, which that day we hit about $8.15, and the low of the day on Thursday was $7.79. So this is starting to trend in the right direction. And now we're also taking out the highs from not on the 5th of April, but from the 4th of April and from the 3rd of April. You guys can see right here, this was a big resistance on those 2 days, being about $8.50. So let me actually extend this to the right, and you guys can clearly see we're breaking out of, again, a key level. So at this point, guys, we're probably, at least the way I'm looking at it, we're probably going to test $8.90 on Palantir today, maybe throughout the course of this video. Who knows, right? But I think we're going to test it today, and if we do break out of that $8.90 level, that's where we're going to get the next huge leg up. And at that point, we'll take a look in a second on the 4-hour chart. That's where we're fully going to be breaking out on Palantir stock. So I'm going to set my alert at $8.90. Mark is at or above. And I'll put another one, might as well, at $9. Mark is at or above $9 per share. So I'm keeping my eyes on those two levels very closely on this 5-day, 5-minute. And if I pull up the 4-hour chart, you guys probably know, especially if you've been watching my channel, we have an inverse head and shoulders on Palantir on this 4-hour time frame. You guys can see right here, we have the left shoulder, we have the head right here, and then we have the right shoulder right here, right? You guys can see that. So again, a full breakout could be right around the corner if this does break out of $9. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Baby steps. And if it does start to move past that level, which now that I'm looking at this, hold on a second, $9 is a big point, even from stemming back months and months ago. You guys can see back in the beginning of February, $9 is where we got rejected. Also back in the end of October, we also got rejected at $9. So that point needs to break, and we're getting there. We're getting close. If we break $8.90, we break $9. Like I said, that's where my alerts are at. That's where we could start to get that leg up on the right shoulder here, and this could be going towards, let's see here, some key levels where it could go to, probably towards $10, $10.25. That was the high from, when was this? The middle of February. That could be the next gap to fill. If that were to break, we could be gunning for the highs from the beginning of August, being about $11.50, $11.75. There could be a lot more upside around the corner here. Again, if we start breaking $8.90, $9 here on Palantir. And that's kind of what I'm waiting for, guys. As somebody that doesn't have a position in Palantir right now, I would definitely consider it as a trade if it were to take out that $9 level, as again, we could have upside towards 10, 10.25 in the very short term. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Do you own Palantir? Are you planning on buying it? Are you looking to sell it? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you haven't gotten up to 15 free stocks yet for Moomoo, what are you waiting for? Use that link down below. Open up an account and get 1 free share of stock right off the bat. If you deposit at least $100, you get 4 more stocks, totaling 5 free stocks. And if you deposit at least $1,000 onto the platform, you get 10 more more stocks totaling 15 free stocks. Yeah, it is free money, guys. Link down below. And they're also doing a paper trading competition right now. And if you win that competition, you get $1,500 cash on top of all the other prizes, all the other perks, and you get 1 month free of Benzinga Pro. So it is a win-win. You get some money. It also helps out the channel. I appreciate you guys as always. Use that Moomoo link down below. And now let's take a look at the overall stock market as well. The overall stock market is all over the place today. Then we'll wrap up the video. So the Russell right now, guys, let me pull it up, is up 0.8%. And you guys know, if you watched my video yesterday, the Russell's been trading in between this, let's see, this window between 1730 on the downside and roughly 1800 as resistance. You guys can see right here, we've been trading in this range for about a month. Yeah, just about a month at this point. It's already the 10th, 11th actually of April. Man, time's flying. 2023, guys, we're already about, what, a third or a quarter of the way through. Either way, time is flying, guys. And the Russell is starting to go back towards that 1800 level, and that's where I think we could start to break out on the Russell, especially if it starts taking out 1850, which is where my alert's at. You guys can see right here. So let's see what happens if it starts breaking out of the moving averages or not here on the Russell. That's what I'm watching out for. And of course, we have SPY. Let's pull that up. SPY right now is pretty much at break even. It's trying to figure itself out. What direction is it going to pick? It's stuck in this little $3 window. What direction is it going to pick? And by the looks of it, guys, this is starting to bounce. Well, it did bounce yesterday above the 180 SMA. We closed over the 50 SMA as well. To me, this looks like it's leaning more bullish than bearish. And let's see what we do around 412.75. That's going to be a very critical point coming up here, as that is the high from last week on the 4th of April. From the 4th of April. So I'm going to set my alert at 412. Yeah, let's put it at 412. Then we'll see where it goes from there. Mark is at, we're above $412 here on SPY. And let me pull up Triple Q. Let's see what that's doing. Then we'll take a look at oil very quickly. Triple Q is at 316 right now. Looks like it's hovering, right around a key level from last week. Let me pull up the 5-day. You guys will see it. Yeah, right around 316. You guys can see that was resistance on the 5th of April, more towards the close, and in the pre-market on the 6th. You guys can see right here, that was resistance pre-market on the 6th. So it looks like we're pulling back towards that level, and it looks like we're chopping around 316 right now. So let's see what we do around this point. And granted, we are down a good chunk here in the, from the pre-market high. We're down about 0.8% on Triple Q, and we do have a death cross, and we are under the moving averages on the 5-day, 5-minute chart. That's not the best sign, but either way, we're still above 316. So the bulls still have hope in the very short term. Now, if we do break 316 on the downside, let me actually set an alert. Mark is at or below 316. That's where we could start to dump off towards that 312 level, 313, which is where this ETF was on the 6th, on the 5th, and yesterday on the 10th. That's the low of the past 3 days. So that's going to be a very critical spot. If we do break 316, that's probably where it's going to go, 312, 313. So let's watch it here, guys. Between 318 to 313, this $5 window, it's going to be very important on Triple Q. And pulling up the, let's see, crude oil, let's see what that's doing. Oil right now is still at $80 a barrel, $80.50 to be exact. It's up 1% so far on the day, and it looks like here it is still holding that gain that we got from last week, I believe, or was that the week before? Either way, it was very recently when we got news that OPEC is looking to cut production of, I think, 1.16 billion barrels per day, or million barrels per day to be exact. Ever since we got that news, oil shot to $80, and essentially it's been chilling at $80 ever since. You guys can see it's been holding that game for probably 10 days at this point. Let me see how long it's been. Yeah, pretty much 10 days since the beginning of this month. You guys can see oil's been holding 80 to 81 to $82 a barrel pretty steadily. And if I pull up the 4-hour chart again, you guys can clearly see, and I've mentioned this on the channel time and time again, 80 to 83 a barrel has been a resistance for months. Now, if that does break, which is why my alert's at 83, oil could really start to take off, make a move towards 90, 95 a barrel. Maybe it goes even higher than that. So overall, guys, that is what I'm looking at right now. Those are some key thoughts. And we have Bed Bath & Beyond moving, which I'll make a video later on today, guys, as I did buy more Bed Bath & Beyond in my speculative side of the portfolio. This is up 11%. Now it's at 33 cents a share. It looks like it is starting to pop a little bit. So make sure to subscribe, because we're going to make another video, a bunch more videos today on the channel. So hit that subscribe button, and make sure to subscribe to my second channel as well, Stas Talks Money. I'm actually doing a $100 giveaway once we hit 1,000 subs on that second channel. So make sure to subscribe, link down below. Don't forget to also get up to 15 stocks from Moomoo. It is free money. You could also get 12 stocks from Webull as well, and feel free to check out the Patreon. All of those are down below. And with that being said, I'll catch you guys later.